Good afternoon and welcome to Wmca. I'm Rebecca Vindell.
And I'm Savannah Ledette. On this week's show, we're going to be contemplating for careers, flipping through Ms. Hannan's new book, and see what words from Finland we can pronounce.
But first, members of the Wmca Orchestra produced, designed, and promoted their St. Patrick's Day performance all on their own.
Let's take a look at the work that went on behind the scenes to make the lucky day a success.
This GC, we had to make our own project, and we were doing our own performance in the PAC. So we all had a specific role, and we had leaders for each team.
People don't realize how much it takes to produce a concert, and especially with this class, like we were a very tight-knit class, so when we produced this concert we had leaders of teams and stuff like that, and everything that you saw in that concert was put together by students.
For me, this was a really good way to see what actually goes on like behind the scenes, because I've done a couple concerts before, but I've never actually known how much communication it really takes. I say it was a really good way to kind of just show everybody how much hard work we really do put into all of this.
So Career Day just happened, which is a great chance to learn about future jobs and find your passion.
Yeah, about that, I've decided I don't want a career. I just want to be rich already. Maybe an influencer?
That's a good plan, I guess. But just in case that doesn't work out, let's take a look at the different careers we learned more about at Career Day.
The most part of it is she had that can-do spirit.
But I did not have much knowledge. I had to go seek everything out on my own. I would watch YouTube videos. I'd order books on Amazon. I would listen to podcasts.
At Wmca, my name is Taylor Landry. I work for the governor's office as a legislative analyst.
Hello, I'm Brian Dehart, emergency room doctor, and I'm here to come to Career Day to tell everybody who's interested on what I do.
When you have faith and you have that work ethic, you get that can-do spirit that you can do it. And you have to believe it, you have to have the confidence to do it. Confidence comes with doing the work, confidence comes with education, confidence comes with all different things. But once you get it, you will always be successful in it.
You know, some dogs like to lay around and be with their owners, but not Scrim. This dog escaped his home multiple times and couldn't be caught.
He became so iconic in New Orleans that he's got murals, tattoos, even a Mardi Gras float.
And now Ms. Hannan has written a children's book about Scrim. Let's check out this crazy story.
I really thought that this would be a story that people would want to talk about for a long time, and I thought it would be really cute to kind of memorialize it as a book, because I saw how other people were really passionate about it, because I was also super passionate about Scrim and his story. And I just thought, you know, this would be a cute way for people to remember it forever and to share with their kids and for kids to come that this happened and it was real and it was fun. The book is his journey through New Orleans, yeah, so it's like different snapshots of different areas, as well as maybe what was he doing when we didn't see him, like what was going through his mind, you know? So I try to add a little bit of whimsy about what he was thinking and what his perception of it was. It's like I capture different areas of the city as well and different landmarks throughout the city. I loved drawing it. So this is my second book. My other book's coming out later this year. So yeah, I love doing it. I just did it all in like a week over the snow break. And I was like crying every day thinking people weren't gonna like it, and the response has been better than what I thought it was gonna be. You know, people are telling me like specific pages that's their favorite and like specific things that they like about it, and it's been a little overwhelming in a good way. Like I feel like I've just really grateful that people like it as much as they do. I never thought in a million years that I could be an author. Like, not that I didn't want to do it, but I didn't know if I had it in me. Like, am I talented enough? Are people going to want to read my story? But you really just need to be confident that what you're passionate about, other people will see that passion and just go for it. And I wish I would have told myself that 5 years ago, because I've always wanted to do this, but it just takes a lot of vulnerability to put yourself out there that way. And they want to see people succeed. I feel like this type of career melds really well with doing children's book illustrations, because you have the summers to do summer camps and you have the weekends to do the book signings and stuff. So no, it's never been a conflict, and I don't think it will be. So I still love teaching. That's like my #1 passion, so.
Easter is right around the corner. It's a time to reflect. Mr. Delaney has been guiding us through the Stations of the Cross. Let's check out some of the key stations and why they're important.
So these next set of stations are going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The 5th station is that Simon helps Jesus carry his cross. The 6th station is that Veronica comes and wipes Jesus' face. The 7th station is that Jesus falls for the 2nd time. The 8th station is that Jesus meets the women on the way, and the 9th station is that Jesus falls for the 3rd time. What I find most interesting about these stations is the following. Jesus meets people on his way to Calvary. He goes ahead and he encounters people, but also we see with Simon what it looks like to help Jesus. He doesn't want to do it at first, he's scared. But then you see Veronica, who loves Jesus, wipes his face. We can be more like Veronica by noticing people in our lives who are struggling. Because remember, whenever we see another person, we're seeing the face of the Lord as well. How can we have empathy for them? But also, how can we go out with compassion and say, how can I help you out, right? Because sometimes we see people suffering, we see people who've dropped their books in the hallway, and we say, man, that stinks to stink. I don't want to be that person. But rather, how can we be like Veronica, who says, no, no, no. It's my opportunity here to love Jesus by loving this person, by taking time out of my busy day to be with this person. And so with that, another element of the Stations of the Cross we talk about is this line, grant that I may love you always and endue with me as you will. At least that's what the traditional stations say. And I think that's really important for us, because when we reflect on these stations, what are we seeing? We're seeing these people who are learning to love Jesus, learning to be with him. And so when we pray these stations, we should be asking ourselves, Jesus, help me to love you like these people did. Help me to be like Simon. Help me to be like Veronica. Help me to be like the women, so we can always follow Jesus throughout our life.
Recently, Mount Carmel Academy students volunteered to create homes for those in need. Let's take a look at the MCA tradition that's been going on for decades.
Hello, I'm Rachel with Habitat for Humanity. Mount Carmel's here today painting studs to go into one of our homes that's going to be in the Rising Oaks neighborhood. That's going to be a new housing development over in the West Bank. An old golf course has been converted into some living area with about 150 homes to be built. So Mount Carmel's generous donation helped pay for studs for a new home. These are some of the studs that have been painted to welcome the family into their new home. The studs will be visible while we're building the house. The families will see the studs and the words of encouragement when they come out to do their sweat equity, which is their labor that they put into the house instead of doing a down payment. So that's their contribution. And yeah, they'll see all these words of encouragement before we put the drywall up.
I came to Habitat for the first time in the beginning of the year in October, and that was when we were working outside on like an actual house. And then getting to come back to do all this, I just love how much we get to impact the community. And like, it's not always just hard work. Sometimes it's fun things like this, like getting to spread little messages about how much we love the community and how much we want these people to have like a good life in a nice home.
It's time for Vikan Kissy Miss.
What did you just say now?
It means question of the week. You know, I just learned Finnish. Vikan Kissy Miss.
Your pronunciation is so bad. Maybe other people can pronounce Finnish words better than you. Well, that reminds me. Hey, Savannah.
Hey, Rebecca.
I've got a question of the week.
Okay, so we wanted to see if the students here in America can pronounce words in Finnish.
Alati? Alte? I think the next one is IT? No? No? Alte? What is it? Äiti. Äiti. Äiti? Okay. And it means tall. I think that's like maybe like nails.
Maybe like nails. Nails.
It's mom.
Mom? Oh. Okay. Mom.
Oh.
Mom. Vietchi? Vietzi? Vietchi? And I think it means like a type of dish, like a type of meat or something like that.
Veitsi. And it's a knife.
It's a knife?
Yeah.
Wow. It's close. I guess meat.
So the first one, I think, is Haruka? Haruka, right? Was that right? Did I eat that? Okay. Did I eat that? Okay. Telephone?
A fork.
A fork, okay.
I'm probably gonna butcher this, but lentokone and lautanen.
Lentokone, lautanen.
Lentokone, lautanen.
Almost. Kalipakonia, and it means couch.
It's kilpikonna.
Kalipakonia,
And it means a turtle.
it means a turtle.
Repu. Repu? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? No? I think it's like a food, like a pasta maybe. No? Or like salsa? No.
It's backpack.
Oh, a backpack. Okay.
How do you pronounce it?
Reppu.
Yeah. Okay, repu.
Tuli? Tuli?
Tuoli.
Tuali? Yeah. Okay. All right, I think this one is flower. Yeah.
It's chair.
Okay, I was close.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week.
We'll see you same time, same place next week. But remember,
Go out and make the news because the news is you.